put into a fire and it turned into a golden egg.
But not everybody knows that.
I think
You and me,
only...
Elizabeth.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm still over here in the corner to like, what the fuck's going on?
On that note, though, hey, Lord Zod, you suddenly find yourself standing just in a like in the corridor where you jumped through the door thinking the room was going to explode, but now like no one's there and there's no explosion. You do hear voices coming from downstairs. Oregon?
Right, can you hear me?
No, I
Yes.
can.
Alright, I'm not muted anymore. Okay. So, is there a teleporter in the door I just dove through?
It's not. Here, I'll maybe back up. If I remember how to do this.
Back up. Oh, right.
And
There we go.
yep. You kind of like come to, like blinking. You feel like you blacked out again. You're standing in again, and you're standing like on flower petals again.
Kind of flower petals.
You would say they're probably from a lily.
Okay, I pick up some more of those.
Okay.
I hear voices upstairs though, right?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. What kind of voices?
It's kind of hard to tell.
What are they speaking?
It's kind of hard to tell. It's really echoey. You're guessing it's common. You can kind of understand words, which probably tells you it's at least a language you know. It is Lorzat though, but
How far down are those? Is this stairway?
as you look down, pretty far.
Pretty
Maybe
far.
60, 70 feet.
Okay, let me open my character sheet before I decide to do something stupid.
Mic off.
All right. So you say it's like 60, 70 feet?
A rough guess, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna jump down that to get down there quick and try and surprise whoever's talking.
Roll me an athletic
Mic off.
acrobatics to not slam the ground hard.
Mic off.
Athletics,
Mic
you
off.
say?
Athletics or acrobatics, either or.
Mic off.
Right.
Depends on how you want to land.
I want to land like on my feet.
Mic off.
So
Oh, no.
that would be athletics.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be prone when I get down there. I mean, I could get swarmed.
That is fair.
Alright, so yeah, let's go with athletics. Oh god.
Mic off.
That actually was not a good
Mic
roll.
off.
Okay.
Link
Hold on a second before you
established.
make your
Mic
choice.
off.
Let me look at something. Yeah, all right. I'm good. Not gonna do anything. Just jump down there and land on my feet. Blam!
So you guys hear just suddenly, the echoing of feet suddenly hitting the concrete. Lorzad, it hurts like a bitch. But you do land on your feet, and you only take 18 fall damage. Jesus Christ.
18?
18. That was
Okay.
3d6.
Ow.
It was all sixes.
Okay.
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna pop on a stealth.
It is worth noting, Lorzad, these walls here are not walls. They're just the floor. And from where you are, you see a kobold statue and what is the remains of a large stone dragon. Missing
I
its
charged the
eyes.
kobold.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Sounded like I disconnected for a second there.
The kobold does not fight back. You shattered the kobold.
Right.
That everyone who's currently digging through gold and stuff, you can hear that.
Mic on.
Frederick, go check it out.
Hey, I was gonna
Stevie
use that
gone.
kobold later.
Yeah, once I turn the corner and see it's Lorzad, I'm just like, oh, him again. Let's go back to the door.
Is there any light down here?
Yes. The whole room's pretty well lit now.
All right. Well lit room. So this dragon, it's like pretty well destroyed as well.
Yeah. It's not completely fallen to pieces, but it's definitely seen better days. It's got bite marks all over it. Chips of teeth just all around it.
Oh, I don't need to worry about that then. If I see the stick demon poking his head around the corner, I'll head that way.
Good sir, 23 stealth.
Well, in that case, hold on a second. Yeah, I was gonna say that you broke.
Did I break it?
You said so a minute ago.
No, I just said if I see, if I turn the corner after I
You
stealth
said
and see.
he fell, then you said at that I pop out of stealth.
No, I pop into stealth.
It is worth noting. This is not a wall. It's just a floor.
So there's
Yeah,
really nothing for
That
you
is
to
not
hide.
a wall.
it is not a wall, but you are still currently hidden from him.
Yeah.
Because I
So-
heard pop into stealth.
Yes,
I
I
heard
said
pop out.
pop in. But yeah, I would. If I would see it's him, I would relax but stay in stealth.
So you don't see anyone.
Oh, I did send Frederick out to check it out.
You eventually see Frederick.
Oh no.
Bye, Frederick.
Oh no!
Not again!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's attacking Frederick?
With
Did
a
you see
negative
that
one intelligence check.
-1 intelligence check. I did not remember this one.
Oh no.
Um, I gotta do it. It's in character. I guess I'm going to charge the lion.
Okay.
What?
Is it okay?
Um,
Hello?
yeah.
It just got really quiet, so I was thinking I got called.
Right.
I'm glad that it's turned into a moniker because it makes sense.
I will point out that even with my run, this is actually has to be a dash to get there in 6 seconds, so it probably has a chance to react.
Yeah, it's gonna take the dodge action and run away.
Plus, though, from there you can see the other dog, the other lion, and I think that's Tally there.
Yes,
Or that Took. I can't remember which one's
Miss
which.
Sally.
Captain!
Well, you're back.
Right, yeah. I got teleported to another room, but back now.
Got it all sorted?
Yeah, and I broke the stone kobolds, so they can't resurrect.
Well, good job.
Where is everybody?
They're actually down this hallway.
Are there more kobolds?
None that are alive anymore.
Okay. Well, what are we doing?
Well, since you're here, we could actually use you for
I didn't get the last word. Use you for.
what we found.
Oh, what'd you find? Is it
Gold,
food?
jewels, uh, golden ingot.
Lots of treasure.
Then ingots?
Valuable things.
Right. Oh, valuables. Yes. All right. Well, I'm good at getting that stuff.
You get assumption Took. Got it so you can easily carry as much as possible.
I mean, I do have a lot of bags that we could fill up.
And we can put them on animals and all that.
Is that your pet, love?
It is.
Okay.
Pets.
Did you follow behind her?
She go. I tabbed out.
Go back down the room with guillotines stuck in the wall. They're not
Ah,
moving.
Guillotine stuck in the
Florzad,
wall.
welcome back.
Yeah. It was a trap. I got teleported away, but I'm back now.
Knees look a little wobbly. You okay?
I'm not wild. I'm solid.
Why are you bleeding?
That's not my blood.
Diameter insight.
I'm just
Okay.
behind him. Just like, I don't believe it for a second.
Well, I hope you brought your sack.
I got tons of sacks. A couple of them are still full, but I
Well,
mean, I
it'll
can.
be up to you if you want to make room. I'll point to the room up north.
Right.
Want to get as much as we can.
Of course, to the room to the north is a room filled with all kinds of coins, ingots, and gems. So that's pretty cool.
Right. So I have 7 empty bags, and how many days has it been since we were at the banquet?
3 days, 4 days,
3
4 days.
4 days. So yeah, he'll go ahead and pour that bag out. So it's 4-day-old banquet food. Just dump that up, and then like wring the bag out as best he can.
It smells amazing now in the room.
Yep. And he'll go ahead and fill up the sacks. Using his rope that he has to like hook him up with his climbing gear. So basically, he's literally like turning himself into like an ox, you might say, just so he can carry all 8 of these bags.
Working out how much a bag can hold. One moment.
A sack can hold up to 30 pounds.
How many coins are in a pound? Okay, 50 gold is 1
Yeah,
pound.
50 gold is 1 pound.
So 50 times 30
1,500.
times 8 bags.
Times 8 bags.
All right, so Lorzad, everything told, you're carrying about 12,000 gold coins.
Oh dear lord.
Okay, hold on. 12,000 gold coins. And that is a total of 8 times 30 weight, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We can tie them onto lines if need be.
Alright, so that puts me up to 346 pounds that I would be carrying.
Who's shoving gold in their bags? It comes out to 1,500 per bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, latching some onto lions.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody can carry a bag, I got the rest.
Either
could-
Frederick
Well-
or Prototype.
Bag.
The thing is, I'll gesture to all the crates. That's not even everything.
No, not even close.
So, Mutt brought it to my attention that with wild ape, and I'm asking Leah, like if this is allowed kind of thing, but at least by the rules, things that you have, gear and equipment is anything you have on you is transferred into your wild shape form. So could I, in theory, grab like 2 chests and morph into something and they be absorbed into my form?
Yes. But whenever you leave your form, you'd have them suddenly in your arms.
Yeah.
Just are pretty darn heavy.
And it's your equipment, not just what you're holding.
Zero
What do
to
you mean,
carried item.
I believe it says your equipment, right? Not just like I'm holding this item. It's not equipment.
We had this discussion last time. I don't remember
I think it
exactly.
includes like backpacks and bags and things like that, though. Otherwise, that would drop on the ground, which doesn't really make sense. Let's see here what the description says. Oh, that's wrong here.
Because if you're about to turn into a horse, we'll just slap even more on you.
Yeah, see, that was my also plan.
It
Just gotta
would
make sure you
merge.
time it right so you don't break your spine.
It would merge into your new form, so that weight would still be there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would. You'd have to be
You
able
don't
to
lose
hold
the
it.
weight. It just turns into part of your body.
It would probably be easier to carry because it's just you.
Hmm.
But if it's too much weight, you probably couldn't move.
Oh, okay.
It's like you had a really big breakfast.
And that being said, does anybody know what the best creature for let's see here, what can I transform into here? CR1, I think. Any beast has a challenge rank of half or lower.
Worth
Of
noting,
course.
doing the math on these crates. It would be about 700 pounds each. They're not filled to the very brim. If they were, it'd be way more than that.
Let's see.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you, for the purposes of like packing stuff, oxes are going to be the best. They have 18 strength. They're
I don't know if I
considered
can transform
huge
to an ox
creatures.
or not.
They're only challenge rating quarter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't. Can you turn into a large beast though?
Yeah, size doesn't matter.
I just can't transform to something swimming or flying.
Okay, so yeah.
So, now that I have everyone here, obviously the depth of the wealth that we have stumbled upon is exemplary of pretty much anything within the region, I would think. But then again, I've only got the handful of cities that we've experienced. Most notably, it is very, very heavy. Now, I'm aware that our scaled friend is contemplating various means around the troubles, but I would like to remove as much of this from this building as possible, and perhaps secure it in another location known to us. Should other adventurers happen by?
Well, we can also tie some things to the animal to Frederick.
Oh, he's already carrying a bag of gems on prototype.
Okay,
You expect me to carry that?
fair. And I assume all of us are already carrying what we can.
Being a monk, I don't have a lot of equipment, so I could probably carry a couple. But my strength is a +0, so don't know how
Well,
many. Meta-wise, just saying.
it's one of those. How much time would it take with 2 people per crate, i.e., 2 of the workers, to move the crate at least upstairs, like out of this area, into the house or what have you? Because for those who forget, we're under a dilapidated house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because if we can get the crates up there, they're very much less likely to get, to grow legs and walk away whilst we're getting the rest of the smaller items. We then scout out an area not too far from here, and then stash the goods. Take what we can back to the city, adjust the markings upon the coinage, and go from there.
And how many? There are 7 crates? 9?
There are 9 crates at a glance.
Yeah.
I don't know about ox, but I couldn't find ox. I found cattle, which have 16 strength, and horse actually has 18. Oddly enough.
Yeah, oxen are in Volos.
Oh, they're or ox strength of 18.
Yeah, I think. But yeah, oxen are in Volo's Guide to Monsters. They're strength 18, quarter challenge, and since they're beast of burden, they have a carrying capacity of a huge creature. So with 18 strength, that was pretty much what I put there. They can carry 13.
Oh, did you type it somewhere? Ox can carry. Oh, okay, all right. The thing is, okay, but yeah. All right, so
Do you have another of your summons available for the day?
I do.
If nothing else, that would expedite getting all these upstairs and out of the way.
But they don't. When I summon something, it doesn't include bard and
You transforming into one wouldn't include that either. We
right.
can take care of that.
When I transform, it merges with me. I don't have to carry it; it's part of me.
That's
I am sure between myself and Kalar,
We've
we
got
can
much
figure.
rope.
Yeah, we can figure this out.
Excuse me. I can summon twice more today.
Anyone else have any ideas of getting this bounty up top?
Find another corpse and animate it and make it carry something.
The only corpses around love are kobolds, and I don't know how much they're going to be carrying.
Find someone on the highway.
Better than
find someone in the
none?
woods, murder them,
Besides,
and then use their corpse.
Didn't you already use all your spell slots? That spell slot.
Yes.
So it is irrelevant.
So the solution is we need to find Tim. Because he is still active and moving around somewhere.
I can sense him.
I'll turn to.
I mean, I didn't cancel
Did
the
you
spell.
run into Tim?
Well, Kaskar, if you will go ahead and conjure forth some workforce, if you'd be so kind. We can quickly strap up via ropes and at least get these moving up the stairs.
You mean Vargosh, right? Not Kassakar?
Yeah, yes. I mean, Kaskar, if you can do it too, that would make you useful.
Oh, can he?
No, he can't.
Oh, wait!
Unfortunately, no. I don't know magic.
Morgan, what's the challenge rating of an ox? What'd you say it was? A 4th?
Quarter? Yes. Yeah, quarter.
I can summon 8 of them.
Perfect.
That should be enough. I think that's enough to carry everything.
Okay. Well, we still need some way of actually putting that much on an ox.
Yeah, true.
It's not like they have hands and just scoop it up.
Yeah.
I am sure between the group we have enough strength to lift it up there. And
right.
Also, apes have 18 strength, but they're not beast of burden. But just
Yes.
ease of access, though, they can scoop it up in their hands.
But I mean, I see enough like boxes and crates and sacks.
I mean, we have
laying
rope.
around
We can
there.
tie rope to the chests and
Yeah,
and
we
tie
can
them
tie 'em
shut.
up.
We need the creatures, so we know what kind of amount of rope and all that other stuff. So if you'd be so kind as to
Okay, so
get the assembly line working, probably on the other side of the guillotine, so that they can not have to worry about them.
okay,
Should we break the blades off the guillotines? It seems pretty.
I don't think we can. I think they're too tough.
If I ever will recall that they are a solid piece of metal from blade through the shaft and to their connector up top.
I suggest
Okay.
we move the chests into the area that I'm going to summon the oxen first, because
Yep.
they only last for 1 hour.
I don't know how well oxen will do with stairs, especially in the
I
crumbling.
have a pretty wide stairs.
Don't they just do what you tell
Especially
them?
with the crumbling visage of the manor up top.
Yeah, they do what I tell them.
We just need to get them up there. But yes, let's get the assembly line. One crate out. One crate out. Cascard may want to go and keep an eye on the stairs in case anyone comes to play.
Understood. Would you
You and your noodly arms.
Are you planning on getting all the crates out?
That I think is our plan. Anyone else wanna? We leaving any?
I mean, with all oxen in told, and if I merge into an ox as well, that's 9 oxen. And Scorpion says they have a carry weight of 1320 pounds and a drag weight of 2640 pounds. So we're talking potentially, what, like 10,000 pounds here?
Yeah, we
So
have the
we're-
means of getting it. It's just a matter of are we going to risk leaving any behind?
No.
And I believe we have thoroughly investigated it for traps already.
Yes, as well as any magical items.
What's the squiggles for?
That's my marking.
Squiggles.
That was meant to be on a GM layer.
Oh,
That's my marking of what has been taken so far.
Squiggles.
All right, go ahead and try and break off a blade.
Right. Now, he's going to get himself pumped up first by raging. And then.
Are you trying to snap it? Trying to tear them down?
I'm literally going to try to. These things were described as like a solid piece of metal that's like going back to the apparatus, right? So I'm literally going to try and break one of these blades off. I'm hoping it's hardened steel so it breaks and doesn't bend.
It's trying.
All right, here we go. Strength check. Strength check, right?
Yes.
Here we go.
So yeah, you get yourself all pumped up and just with surprising ease for you, it just snaps right towards the top and just comes clanging to the ground. Everyone who is currently, working on getting the crates out suddenly hears an extremely loud clanging of metal onto stone. And then when you look, you see what Lorzad has done.
So this is basically like a giant guillotine, right?
Yeah,
Big, long piece of metal with a huge blade at the end.
yeah. It's
Alright.
about 40 feet long.
40 feet long. The
Yeah,
blade?
the handle,
Oh.
and then the actual blade is a little bit closer to 20 feet long.
Wait, what? The ceiling was 60 feet tall?
Ceiling was 40.
These came out of the walls, not ceiling.
They go from the ceiling down and kind of swing.
Like a normal guillotine would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More like a pendulum. So,
Yeah. Yeah, like a
yeah,
pendulum, not a guillotine.
yeah.
Uh,
It's yours now.
I don't know, that sounds incredibly heavy.
It is.
Well, there's 3 more, and you're still angry.
This is true. That is good.
Mic off.
Fortunately, if you go for the second one, it kind of bends a bit, but it doesn't have the same satisfying snap.
Still broke it.
It's not gonna swing correctly anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized what the problem was. I need to go back over to this one when I break the last one. Break the last one, I'm sure. Oh, nope. That one. Damn dice. And they're messing with me.
You spit it all against me?
I love 3D dice because it gives me that sense of rolling dice and that feeling of it's sitting on 17 for a second and then rolling over to a 10. Love that feeling. Yeah.
You have officially disabled 3 of them. One of them by breaking it.
Right. So he just kind of, yeah, that's good enough. And he picks up all of his bags, and then he's going to like reach back and just like pick up the the broken one and start dragging all of that to the top.
Give me a strength check for the giant pendulum because I just checked out how much it weighs.
How much does it weigh, by the way?
784,000 pounds.
784,000
Wait,
pounds.
what?
What?
That's how
I think you math wrong, Leah.
no, that is steel. I guess it'd be a little bit off. Give me one moment.
It is a single forged solid thing of steel that is at least 2 feet in width. It's about 20 feet long, or tall, as far as the blade goes. Yeah,
The entire blade is 20 feet tall.
The blade itself, like you just look at the map, from it's one side of the hall to the other. That's about 20 feet.
So I decided to
There were
be.
But
four
it
of them.
swings, so the entire blade wouldn't be 20 feet, would it? It would be like 5
Look
feet.
at how much
of this.
the gap is.
Mic on.
Look at the map.
I decided to put in slightly more reasonable numbers. So it's only 30 feet long, and the blade, like the overall average length or like thickness, is only 10 feet, and the actual blade thickness is 6 inches now, and it is 75,000 pounds.
So I rolled a 16. I'm dragging it, right? I will point out that my initial carrying capacity that I thought I was like maxed out on carrying capacity. I'm actually only lightly encumbered with this much weight on me. So I do have a little bit of extra, to be able to be dragging.
Dear Lord.
If you're trying to drag it, you will throw out your back.
Well, I'm trying.
So you throw out your back, in other words, here,
So,
right?
okay. Well, as he tries, and he obviously fails, he's going to get really mad and rage, so he has advantage on that check. And he's going to roll another strength check.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
My God, if I could ever get a 20 right now. Nope. So it is the 16. That's the best I got. Alright, fine. I'll have to leave it. He does kick it after,
It hurts your foot.
That being said, shouldn't like breaking it be more than like? Shouldn't that be like a 200 challenge rating or some shit? Like impossible, almost impossible.
No,
Breaking 6 inches of steel isn't the super hardest thing to do.
You gotta remember, I'm using all that weight against it.
Yeah, and it's at an angle, so it makes sense for it to break. Now the question is if it should have squished him when it fell, but I'm gonna...
No, because I was pushing it away.
Yeah. So... Anyway, unfortunately, you can't drag it with you. You're pretty sure you don't even move it.
I'll be honest with you, I thought those were a lot smaller. My whole game plan was I was going to take those as
an upgrade.
My new two-handed weapon.
I mean, if you compare what your character looks like next to it, it's like, yeah, they're really big. And I didn't realize how big I made them.
Right.
Well, I mean, they don't look 10 feet thick either, but...
The thickness is 6 inches. It's the length. The tallness of it is 30 feet. But the overall average length is about 10 feet. So we're auctioning the crates up?
Yeah, so by now we should have ferried most of them over to where he's about to summon the auction the crates up, get up there, post it up, catch our breath, because we have had a few fights, and go from there.
Okay. First things first. Casper, give me a perception check.
Okay.
While you're watching the stairs. Yeah. There.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Leah's cutting in and out for me.
Oh my god.
Alright, now you're back.
Fine for me.
Okay, I'm just turning off noise cancellation. So I'm tired in advance.
Alright.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We don't see anything.
Alright, wonderful.
And then if I got your summoning your oxen.
Once we drag all the... if he's broken all of them off, then yeah, I can summon the oxen there.
He only broke one off. He bent through 2 others.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll summon... Well, can oxen fit through... Can one oxen fit through, like, this gap?
Probably. Don't actually mind where the blades are. They're, like, in various spots, but you guys were able to walk through towards the end.
Okay, but I need, as I look through, do I think they can fit through?
Yes.
Okay. So then I go back to this room and I tell Kilar, I say, do you want me to summon the oxen here? I feel like they can fit through the gap there. That way we don't gotta move all the chests.
We made a single chest move like 3 inches. Yeah, if we can get this going, that'd be great.
Okay, so I'll go back in this room and summon 8 oxen.
Okay. And just hooking them all up and such?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, and get out my rope and ask everybody else to get out their rope, and Anything they have that we can tie these chests to these oxen?
Yep, for the sake of time, yeah, it really doesn't take too much. And your ox, were you guys going straight to the top where the house is?
I believe so.
Yeah, that would be the plan.
Okay, yeah, yeah. No, it's pretty easy, and ox don't have too many troubles. Yeah, plenty of oxen.
Do I feel like I need to transform into an ox to help, or do I feel like these oxen are enough?
They're definitely enough.
Okay.
How much time did that consume? I don't know if I missed that when I was transferring over to the other mic.
Yeah, they only last an hour.
Yeah, going away all the way up the stairs took with the ox probably about 45 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move you guys up. Give me one moment. Boop, boop, boop. I don't have a thing for the oxen, but they're there. And you guys have 9 crates of gold ingots.
And of course, the wolves disappear when I summon the oxen.
They look at you like, really?
You're summoning us for snacks?
Go repair your teeth.
I think that's everyone.
You had dragon for dinner. Go repair your teeth.
Oh, it's not.
Give it a second. There
I forgot prototype and Frederick.
All right. Lorzod, before we do take our rest, would like to ask if you are capable of doing a bit of light remodeling. Actually, no. This is already busted open, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you could just get those stones out of the way so the oxen can go straight outside.
Yeah. Yeah, that's easy.
You don't even need to check for that. You're easily strong enough to just throw boulders out the way.
Yeah, because something about having oxen carrying a 700-pound chest, stepping on that,
Yeah.
is a little foreboding.
Yeah.
Right.
And do recommend our scouts keep their eyes open.
Are you guys planning on taking a full rest?
Want to get at least the last 15-ish minutes away that it's away from the house, so we can see the house and hide by some trees or such kind of thing.
Okay.
Preferably somewhere where there's foliage that we can cover up the chest with. And to make it clear to Kalar that yes, I can summon them for another hour after this if needed.
Wonderful.
And then that will be all the summons for today.
Let's get our bearings. If assuming there's a good enough spot nearby. Otherwise, it's to try and get a fresh set of summons up. I like that somehow the ship is just all over there. I guess that's right. You were using that as the party marker.
Yeah, that's the party marker.
Just like,
we don't got the airship yet.
But yeah, if we can, about an hour with oxen left. Say travel another 4. What time of day is it? It should be evening-ish if memory is serving. We were down there a while.
You also took an 8-hour sleep while you're down there? So it's probably early morning. Okay. About to be morning, rather. It's probably twilight. Twilight into day. Just a word for that. Daybreak.
Okay.
How does one break a day?
We are going to, again, if anyone has any objections to the plan, travel for roughly 40 minutes after his summon, secure the location, and go from there.
Yeah, that sounds.
I want to get away from this house.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Captain, that work for you?
Screw musty old houses.
All right. So you guys travel for about 40 minutes and start making your camp and such, if that's my understanding. What is your plan from here? Because it is probably starting, like the sun's just now coming up.
Well, Mr. Druid there is out of summons, so we can't quite move the goods. We need some means of discreetly hiding this stuff. We don't want to go back with all of it.
Yeah.
Bzz.
Oh, I didn't realize you could do that, sorry.
I'm open to suggestions.
Just find a landmark and bury to hide this stuff under a tree or something.
We're in an open field?
Oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's not be in an open field.
How well do I think I would be able to remember the exact? You know, we're 40 minutes by laden oxen from the house. In this this specific direction.
Just give me an intelligence.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so it's maybe not the easiest. I mean, most of this area looks strikingly the same as every other bit. And you guys did kind of leave, not really in a huge rush, but you were ready to get out of there. So you think you could find it, but worst case, I mean, you know you could find it, but worst case, it might take you a little bit next time.
All right. So we need it deep enough that no one's just going to accidentally stumble upon it, but not so large that it
Excuse me.
messes up the terrain. Yes, Vargash?
Oh, no, I didn't know if you hear me burp or not. Yes, excuse me.
Nah.
I was out of character.
So I guess get digging.
I could possibly transform into something that has digger ability. Like, I wouldn't have a dig speed, but I could dig, like maybe as an ape or something.
Okay. Yeah, it's totally cool.
Or a badger or something like that.
Would you have something that would be able to refresh the terrain over it?
Racking my brain. Not that I can think of. Like, of course I can move, chop down trees, and we're an open field though, so just I don't like they wouldn't have magical capabilities if that's what you're asking.
Well, we bury it. We rest here, so that way we can recover any abilities that we may have lost. And then perhaps we go from there and see if anybody has anything that could help regrow grass and such in the area.
I don't think he has Druid Craft, which I think is like about all we got.
Well, plant growth is a third level spell.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
I was trying not to say that out loud.
I have at the moment I don't have anything that can grow just for a long period right now, but I can, after we sleep, I could possibly figure out something. I might have a spell that I can prepare.
Well, out of character, we quite recently rested. Just wanted to show.
It was. Yeah, I mean, you rested and then dungeoned for like 4 hours.
And dragon and.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would count as our one long rest of the 24-hour period if we're going to do that. Yeah. And then we can, Austral, you and I can get the appropriate formulas ready for carrying what we will be carrying.
Yep.
Note, when we get back to Legan, it's going straight to the ship to secure the goods.
It's going to be quite suspicious, considering that.
We have every intent of making it clear we are going to invest a sizable amount of earned gold back into the city. We need to make a good show of it, that we have gone out to get capital to revitalize the tragedy that has befallen Legan.
I don't think tragedy is a word. I could be wrong.
I can feel the judgment from here.
So what's your guys' plan? Are you gonna set up a camp and just wait until?
Well,
Dig a hole, bury most of them.
to be fair, I can transform into an ox myself. I can't summon anymore, but I can transform into one for an extended period of time. We're talking like half a day kind of thing.
Yes.
So we can drag some of it back for
We
now.
can plan to.
Yeah. But what we can't,
Mhm.
we're gonna bury.
See to your equipment, see to yourselves. And dig a hole. Whoever's going to dig a hole. Before we leave, Druid, hopefully your ritual, you'll be able to obscure the terrain back to its natural state. And then off we go. Any questions?
But again, I can't do that until I've taken a rest. What did you say about a ritual? I can do that as a ritual?
No, we're taking the rest.
Oh, we're taking. I thought we already took a rest.
That was the last 24-hour period. This is going to be a rest for this 24-hour period. Basically, we will be traveling at night.
Okay.
We're going to be forced to.
Oh, okay. I thought Leah said we rested and then 4 hours of dungeon crawling.
That was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
That was that 24-hour period.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so see to your equipment, see to yourselves. We can spend it to even push that long rest further away. This is vigorous activity. That is digging a hole sizable for what? We'll leave 7 crates.
Well, if I'm taking if I'm resting, I can conjure animals again. I can cast that spell three times before I require extensive rest.
Yes, and then you have your expended yourself on summons when we don't know what is on the road back to the city.
True.
This is our bank of sorts. Should we need the funds, we will be able to fall back to them.
Sounds good.
I do have one more question. It's a more theological one. Do we plan to stay in this town for the long term?
How's that
Because
theological?
that seems to be the... Excuse me. That seems to be the plan so far.
I feel like several people in this group have the personality trait misquotes and says words that don't make sense. Is that the player or the characters?
I would like to put down yes.
Yes.
Fair.
But We are operating out of this city at the moment, if that's what you're asking.
That is not quite the answer, but I guess that will do for now.
Give him a solid, like, now I'm staring. Why? Does that not settle with you?
I do not like stagnance.
But we are not stagnant. We are doing things. The situation is always changing.
That is true. I'll go back, and he'll go back to helping digging the hole without any more response.
Y'all transform like a badger or something. Start digging.
All right. So during your guys' rest, after you bury 7 of them, is anyone specifically taking what?
I'll be watching one direction. Hopefully, we have more than just myself.
I'll watch another.
I can take a watch as long as I get the required amount of sleep to.
Yep. You could take a 2-hour watch and still be fine.
Okay.
If it doesn't cause exhaustion, then I don't even intend to have my long rest.
It won't cause it yet because you haven't been up a full day. So you'll be all right. As long as you get a rest when you get done with the day.
Yeah, so I can keep watch.
Alright. Roll me perception checks, friendos.
I guess I'll assist Tally on the first watch before I settle to my formulas.
I'm watching the other direction, so.
Yep.
Then I'll probably settle for my.
You want everybody who's taking a watch at any point to roll?
Yeah. Okay. So Tally, while you're on the first watch, you get that familiar feeling you had when you were coming here. That you can't get over the fact that you feel like you're being watched. No one else gets that feeling though. And, the whole rest goes pretty smoothly.
I'll point it out to Took.
Well, if they're not willing to come out of hiding, then there's not really much we can do.
Still makes things uneasy.
Yes, there is no denying that, love. The Ashen One. I have concerns. But otherwise, we can only, in this state, react to what goes on.
But if someone is watching, doesn't that defeat the purpose of hiding this?
Can't really move it all the way there. 1 hour for a multi-day trip. So that'd be 3 hours out of what took us either 2.5 days or 3 days.
2.5.
Yeah. 3 hours at a time won't quite cut it. As much as I would love to. Had we planned ahead and acquired a cart, things would be mildly different.
Perhaps next time.
So yeah, otherwise, the rest goes pretty uneventful, and pretty soon the sun's starting to fall.
Right.
And you guys have gotten a long rest.
How long can you stay on Ox?
Yeah, I was looking that up, but then I
druid
got
level?
distracted. Wild shape. Let's see here. Number of hours, half your druid level. Yes,
And you can do that twice per day?
twice. Yes, and I am 3 hours for twice a day. Wow,
Okay.
that was longer than that.
Well, I also have remembered a formula that will allow me to boost someone's carrying strength for an hour. And I can do that twice a day.
Let's see here.
So what's the plan, friendos?
Well, right now I'm adjusting. I'm going through the whole prepare spell stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think.
Cast that twice each.
Yep.
What would that bring his carry capacity up to?
A lot.
Numerically.
Um.
Hard to turn into a wagon.
2640.
2640. And you said the crates are 700 apiece?
Yes.
So he can actually carry 3 crates for 2.5 hours? Wait, what level are we?
We're level 6.
Okay, so 3 hours. Up to 6 hours total. Well, for 4 hours total. So yeah, we could do 4-hour hops. Then you summon. I'm trying to see if there is a way we can move all of this after the worrisome reports from our captain. Yeah, so summon your ox. We're going to carry. I know I just made y'all dig a big old hole. Consider it a team building exercise. But the captain has expressed her concerns that there might be someone or something who has eyes upon us. And better we move the treasure, least we come back to find it dug up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Graves. I sent you a message.
Sorry, I'll let that go.
No
I walked
worries.
away for a second.
So, first hour, oxen are going to carry. With me so far? I know, we're on step 1. Second hour, your oxen, we enhance ability on you. That's half. Or excuse me, that's a third of them right there. Lorzod, how much can you carry if you get enhanced ability, Deed?
Ability does what?
Doubles your
carry capacity.
Let me ask this, Leah. With the oxen carrying everything, are they dragging or carrying?
They are dragging.
Okay.
So
those were carrying numbers.
Well, you listed both. You listed dragging and
I'm
carrying.
literally looking up the rules for because I know when you're heavily encumbered, you're moving at half speed, but what is it when you're carrying max amount? I'm trying to find the encumbered rules.
They're so confusing. That's the last thing I remember from them.
Page 163 in the player handbook. If you carry weight in excess of 5 times your strength, you are encumbered and your speed drops by 10 feet. If you carry weight in excess of 10 times your strength up to your maximum carrying capacity, you are instead heavily encumbered, which means your speed drops by 20 feet, and you have disadvantage on pretty much everything.
Okay.
So, heavily up to your carrying capacity is your speed drops by 20 feet. So, whatever an oxen's speed is, minus 20.
We'll get 2 hours of them carrying just fine, for sure.
Yeah.
That's before applying any buffs to any one individual.
Right. So, heavily encumbered, I can carry 800. And I would be moving at 10 feet.
Yeah, I don't think we want you to be moving that slow because oxen can probably move pretty fast.
Here's the thing. The numbers that we're using for those oxen means their reduced speed as well by 20 feet.
But they probably have a higher. Don't oxen generally don't four-legged creatures that are like beasts of burden generally have like a speed of like 60, 80, something like that?
Oxen don't, I don't think.
Oh, they don't.
Oxen have the speed of 30.
Do they?
So they're moving at 10 feet.
Oh wow.
Per round
this
as
is
well.
going to take a while.
So
Hey, math. Well, if they can carry a ton and then some, 700 pounds is more than fine with their Beast of Burden perk, right?
Yeah. If you want them to just carry what they can normally carry, okay. They're considered huge at 18. Where's my
Sorry, Leah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not messing up anybody here. Let me get my calculator back out here again.
I can hear corals.
Because I think that means that they should be able to carry roughly about 700 per year. So 300, no, it'd be 200, 400, double that. Oh wait, they're not strength 20, they're strength 18. So 90 times 4 is 360.
Yes.
And then double that again. 720. That's they can carry up to 720 pounds without reducing their speed at all.
Okay, yes.
Then, if you want to go, once they hit double that, then they go to heavily encumbered. So if you want to just reduce their speed by 10, you could push them all the way up to the 13, just under the 13. If you have them carry 1,300 pounds and they're moving 20 feet.
Yeah. Well, he summons enough that we don't need to.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
It's when we shift it over to him. We enhance ability 1 hour. That's him moving. Was it 2 crates at a time? At that point, 2 crates easily.
Hey, Graves, I sent you another message.
I keep having to run around with kitty cats.
No worries.
All of a sudden, Grace jumps and starts rubbing back her head like, "Who threw a rock at me?" Look at her out.
We're over here like drawing math in dirt. Like what?
Yeah, it's like you have like 7 lines of weight distribution calculations. Like, what the fuck?
It basically boils down to if we can get some wheels, we're set.
Is there a road nearby that we could wait by and?
I was thinking, like, did someone kick up some dirt when they were digging, but y'all are done digging? So, like,
Yeah, we've been done digging for a while. Grace, what are you talking about?
pick up a rock. It's just hit me in the back of the head. We're not alone.
Then prepare to murder.
Okay. So.
Do you know which direction that came from?
The back of her head.
Behind me.
May I, per se?
So, Cascar, as you go to look where Graves is looking at, a rock comes flying and hits you for 6.
1 second. I have a thing for this. Deflect missiles.
Okay, it is definitely deflected, and you catch
Use the
it.
key point, chuck it back.
You need to be able to see where it came from?
If you can spin it. I mean, you can throw it with disadvantage. Because you can't see where the person
it's
is.
A dexterity check with disadvantage? Because it's...
Yeah.
It's your martial arts attack at disadvantage.
Alright. $21.
Okay, you hear a
I run after it.
and another one gets chucked at you because you happen to be running that way.
Guard charge.
This one's for 5 damage.
I'll take that one.
And then you hear people trying to run. Roll for initiative.
Guarantee I'm faster. I don't have a token.
That's fine, just 1d20 plus X. No, back in my day, you didn't need a token just to roll your initiative. You just had to roll the die.
Yep.
That is not right.
Not how that works.
What?
Just subtract the 0.
Or, give it the D.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 15.
No, he didn't roll.
It wasn't even a D in there.
Oh, it wasn't even a D in there.
Oh,
He's got no D. All right.
No D. I can assure you, sir, I have a D.
I beg you different. I have evidence right here.
Well, yeah, I can
There's no D.
sense you holding back right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So, Cascar, you get a little bit distracted as the second rock, flies and baps you in the head for 5. Tally.
Do I see anyone?
No, really. Graves has said that rocks were flying from behind her, and then you saw Cascar take off in that direction.
You know that we noticed people running away?
You heard running away.
Ah.
Like panicked running.
Oh shit, 2 rocks didn't kill them. What do we do?
It sounded very koboldy.
Where's our turn?
Stole our treasure.
Mic on. Mic on.
It's not your turn. I don't care.
Mic on.
That said, Tally, as you look over, you can kind of see small figures taking off, trying to run.
Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta go get Duke.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm assuming I'd be throwing a dagger at disadvantage.
Yeah, maybe just because of distance more than anything.
Exactly.
Mic on. Link
Would it get sneak
established.
attack if it
Mic
hits though?
on.
I don't think so.
Mic on.
Not that it matters, because your dagger goes flying, and you hear a thud into something, and then you see one of the tiny pies just boop, fall forward and stops moving.
I think that's my turn though.
Alrighty. Austria.
Okay, I'm going to look for them.
Okay.
Perception?
Yeah.
Is this my action to do that?
Yes, it would be.
Okay. In that
I will
case.
say you can kind of see where they are.
Okay.
So, like, but you're not sure exactly how many there are.
In that case, I'll just firebolt in that direction. I assume at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jesus. Still hits.
Yeah, but I wanted the crit.
As you see a little kobold just catch fire, fall to the ground. It didn't
Frederick,
deserve that.
sick 'em. By the way, how far away did they look?
About 40 feet at this point.
Oh, that is perfect, because that's Frederick's speed.
Oh,
He's gonna run up, and I assume run into a kobold.
yes.
Alright.
He is going to attack.
Okay.
So I assume not at disadvantage now.
Not a disadvantage. He's straight up into its face. And he kills another one.
That's me done.
Fargosh.
I mean, this would be the perfect time to use Wind Wall, but I mean, I'm kind of saving those spell slots. So instead, because it can stop
My
small
God.
creatures from moving, but just cast it in front of them. But no, I cast. Let's see, where's it? How did the perception check I rolled earlier, was that to see these creatures? That was for the late night rest.
Yep.
I tried to see what's throwing rocks.
Okay.
The 24 perception.
So as you look out into the field, you see a handful of kobolds, now a lot of them dead. But you still see a chunk of them are running away. And then in the little bit more to the distance towards the house, you notice there's like 10, 15 more that are now kind of spreading out. Away, but spreading out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how far away are the farthest kobolds?
The furthest,
Mm-hmm.
like 120 feet.
Okay, what about the nearer kobolds?
Probably just about 40.
Okay, I cast Entangle at the group closer to us.
Okay, the group closer to you is literally just like one or two.
Oh.
In fact, it is exactly two.
Oh.
The rest were killed.
Oh.
Do you still want to do that?
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I want to cast. See how far. I want to cast this instead.
Flaming Sphere.
Yeah. So I roll a spear of fire through the grass.
Okay. Wonderful.
6 fire damage.
You're like bowling with it.
Yeah, exactly. 6 fire damage at the closest kobold.
Alright. It fails, and so it gets ran over and eaten alive by a flaming sphere.
Mm-hmm.
It's very mean.
And then I will.
You didn't roll it now.
Sorry, someone messaged me that caught me off guard. I'm going to. What is it to drop prone? Is that just nothing? Just drop prone, but half speed to stand up.
Yeah.
Okay, I move. Let's see here. How far can I move? I move 30 feet closer to the kobolds and drop prone.
Okay. And your sphere is just like where the kobold you killed was?
Yeah, it stops when it hits something, I believe.
Okay. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Lord Zod.
Oh, okay.
So they've killed most of the close kobolds. There is one that's about 35, 40 feet from you.
Well, what is it? 35 or 40?
40.
40 feet.
I
Okay.
realized as I said both, I'm like, that's not very helpful.
Yeah. So if there's one 40 feet away from me, then I'm going to run and attack that one.
Okay.
Uh,
You actually missed the kobold.
yeah. But I was hoping to get that one killed with the first shot, but that means that he gets the morning.
It looks at you terrified.
Yes. Where's the warhammer? There it is. He gets the warhammer hit then.
Yeah, you splatter him everywhere.
Right.
For a kobold.
And then he's going to look at the the line that's lining up of all those other kobolds, and he's gonna smile and he's gonna stow his warhammer for next turn, and then I'm done.
Okay. So the kobolds that are left are just full on running away. Just in every direction away from you. Graves.
So, how far are the ones that are all like lining up?
They're not so much lining up, they're just kind of...
Well, spreading out?
Yeah, they're spreading out, running away. From where you are, probably like 90 feet is the nearest one.
Is there one that has another one, let's see, within 5 feet next to each other?
You know what? Yeah.
I'm going to, we're just going to use a cantrip on these guys, so I'm going to use my Chill Touch. Is because of my Death Cleric, I have Reaper, and that lets me hit 2 instead of 1.
Alright. So you're going to attack Timmy the Kobold and his friend Tommy. Oh, you murdered Tommy.
And I just yell, "That's for the rock!"
Where Tommy just gets slapped by an undead hand.
A cold undead hand.
It's even worse. Anything else for you?
I'll just wait here.
Alright, Took.
Alright. Whichever one appears to be the closest to getting away from my overall range.
Probably be Timmy.
I mean, giving them names don't make them any safer.
I'll be right back.
Okay. We will be ending pretty soon, so
yeah,
I promise.
The tab. 1d20. How is it out of 40 feet from me?
It is about 90 feet from you.
Okay, so it would be disadvantage for the shot. I swear I didn't just tab off of. Come on, go back to that. Thank you. Seven. 8 plus 7. He avoids me!
Wow, that was super avoided.
I don't think. Wait a second. This is the one that gets it. Up inner. Extra attack.
All right. So in the distance, your first bullet just kind of trails off, hits the dirt way, way far away. And then the second one just takes off this poor kobold's head.
Yeah,
Timmy and Tommy are both dead.
Little adjusting the iron sights. We haven't fought at that range in a while.
Anything else for you?
I will send Prototype to go assist in corralling them back towards Lorzod. Like, he's not going to attack any. He's literally just going to run around them and start trying to scare them back towards the bugbear.
Well, they are really far away now.
It's a try.
It's a try. It's like a sheepdog that can't get around to the other side. He's just chasing them further away. Poor Prototype. Gassakar,
Yes.
you got distracted by getting hit with a rock, and now all the close ones are dead.
Do I even see where the other ones are?
Not passively. You do see the one that you hit with a rock. It's bleeding, profusely from the face. It looks pretty dead.
I guess I'll look around, see if there's any more.
Okay. Well, so
crit game.
As you look around, you can tell that they're all in full retreat, and none of them are even within maybe your dash, but they're really, really far. The closest one is probably about 110 feet away.
All right. Kassakar would see this, realize he's breathing heavy, a little frustrated, gripping his hand back and forth.
Heather?
He would wheeze out and hiss out cowards under his breath.
Sorry, I thought you DC'd.
No. As he sees them all running away as fast as they possibly can. And
Okay, I'm back.
Anything I can. Nope. What? Oh, why did I open up Steam? Thank you, game. I don't think I have anything that. Oh, I know what he's going to do. He's very upset.
Uh-oh.
So we're in the woods, right?
You're in a plane.
How did I get airborne?
Different kind of plane. Planes, plural.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
I think we're only in the one.
Kind of.
What are you yelling about in there? What are you going on about? I can't believe it. Yeah, you're the rest of the household too.
Oh, just you.
He said no, just you.
Okay. So Kassakar will run as close as he can without using like a dash action because he has a thing he's going to do. He's going to scream at them cowards, and then through his magic he doesn't quite understand how to use, he casts Burning Hands.
What is the range on Burning Hands?
Damn it, I was supposed to
15 feet.
Mic on.
Yeah, 15 feet cone.
Yeah, so he's just gonna like spread it in a swath, yelling cowards at them as
Mic
they
off.
run away. As he as he's very much looking like a feral animal right now.
Oh, great. Cool. Let's fly in.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh man, I told there.
Wonderful.
So I don't know what you heard me say. That's the end of combat.
Okay.
Real quick. So we're gonna what's the phrase? Skip over
Mic
real
on.
quick. To Ulrich, who is just now returning to Lingen.
Oh no!
Catharsis?
So
Let me grab. Hang on, let me open my popcorn back up.
So first things first.
Fuck me.
Most of the guild that you left with, I believe I sent the message.
Mhm.
Most of them are dead.
Mhm.
Jamie, since you've been making your way back, has been not talkative, not happy. So it's been kind of, rough going on the way back. Morale's really low.
Mhm.
And it only gets worse when in the distance, you guys come across Lingen, which has, the city outside the gates is burned. It's gone.
Mic off.
Most of the buildings now have been demolished, or are being demolished currently.
What? What in the world?
And as you get closer to the gates, the guards stop you.
What happened?
You dare show your face back here.
What?
Get him, and you're getting arrested. You're charged for murder.
I'm just thinking which one.
We have wanted signs all throughout the town. You shouldn't have showed your face back here.
What? I've been
For what?
I've been away for the better part of a month. How long has this campaign been going on?
3 weeks?
Yeah, not been.
Well, the whole campaign's been a little bit longer, but it's been 3 weeks since you left.
Yeah, I've been gone for about a month. What? You have no right to.
And we have many eyewitnesses who saw you 3 weeks ago commit murder on these streets.
When I left. Jesse, one
Jamie.
moment. Jamie, can you please help with this?
And he tries to step in and try and figure out the situation. And they throw him in cuffs too.
You have no right to put him in chains.
He's a member of the Adventurers Guild, high-ranking member. All of you are under arrest for conspiracy to destroy the town.
What?
And that's where we're going to fade to black.
Mic on.
So the jail
Mic
might
off.
have turned.
Picture, Ulrich.
Quack.
Quick.
Quack.
I hear a goose.
I think it's a duck.
No.
Sounds like dinner.
Duck, duck, goose. So yeah, Ulrich is under arrest.
For murders he absolutely committed. We have witnesses.
Any witnesses?
And
Yeah, what witnesses?
Jamie's under arrest for helping bandits attack the town.
Show us these witnesses.
And for
The man murdered an old lady in the middle of the street.
biting criminal. I think biting is the right word. That might not be the right word.
Mic
Baiting.
on.
Aiding and abetting. I
Yeah,
think.
aiding and abetting. Criminal? Helping. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
So we're going to be front and center when the execution happens, right, Took?
Jesus.
Oh, catharsis.
Front and center.
Because I assume that this place has public executions.
The trial has not happened yet.
But
I'm sure there's plenty of character witnesses who didn't get burned up in the attack.
Oh, you mean that type of character?
Yeah, there was like
Alright,
an old guy I helped because he was injured or something. I got a character witness.
There was something I was meaning to send you on the way back.
Oh.
Is it a cookie?
There were, things that happened, and I didn't end up sending that because things. So I have some time to work on that, and that might have actually changed the whole Jamie situation.
It might.
So we may be running that back in a bit.
I am totally okay with that.
Okay, so I'll be typing that out when I get the chance.
Okay. Yeah, no rush. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you probably got like a week until your trial.
Mm-hmm. I do want to send everyone this because, I was kind of out in zoning because I was on the finishing touches of finally putting together a thing